You look so cute. What you don't see behind the camera. Hi, baby boy. Hi. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Natalie, and if you hear some noise, it's probably Bambino. I am back at home in Charlotte and I am filming this video. Are you gonna jump? Yeah. I wanted to sit down and film a video that I think is going to be really interesting, and I filmed a similar video like this a few years ago, but I did want to sit down and film an updated video, and it's because Rella just launched our website. So our website is now live and you can actually apply to be an influencer on our platform and also apply to be a brand on our platform. We are doing applications just because of the magnitude of people that we can have on before, you know, I don't know, we're testing out bugs and stuff. But if you do want to apply, definitely head to our website. Pretty much what it is that this is our pre-beta, like literally before the beta. It is not the app yet. The app is coming in the fall. We're still working on developing it, but it's pretty much where you can sign up to be an influencer and then we match you with brands. And if you're a brand, you sign up to be a brand and we match you with influencers. So it's not like, it's kind of like a cross between management and a marketplace, but we're not like that hands-on yet. And then once the app comes, you'll already have a username, you'll already have your info, and then you can become a user on the app. So it's a pre-beta is what I'm calling it, but you can sign up, so that's what matters. I wanted to do a video all about kind of assumptions and about being an influencer. I am always interested in hearing what people have to think about the people that work in social media, and so I asked you guys your assumptions and I'm going to answer some of them, or not even answer them, but just give you my 2 cents on whether or not I think it's like an accurate assumption or it's not, or just my opinion on it, and you don't even have to agree. So let's get into it. You guys gave me a lot of good ones, some that were expected but others that weren't. This one says always thinking about how to monetize their lives. This one I would say is actually true, and I wish that it wasn't. So I do think that we nowadays, and I don't even think this is influencers, I think it's just like our world that we're in today, we don't have hobbies anymore. We don't have things that we do that, you know, it's not, our end goal is not to make money. I feel like the word hobby has transitioned into side hustle, and now there's no such things as hobbies, it's only side hustles. Like for example, if you are a very artistic person and you like creating art, it's like the first thing a lot of people think of or suggest is, well, sell it, you know, there's Etsy for that. It's no longer a hobby to create art, it's now a way to monetize. I mean, making YouTube videos, for example, it started out for me as a hobby, and now anyone who starts a YouTube channel, it's their side hustle. I feel like we don't have hobbies anymore. I feel like everything, it's kind of like, how can I make money off of this? And it's great because then you make money off of doing something you love, but at the end of the day, you're still thinking about making money, and whenever you are treating something as a business, it's just not as fun, I would say, as a traditional hobby. So I'm thinking of, you know, picking up some random hobbies and having them be traditional hobbies, but I would love to know your take on it, because I don't know if it's an influencer thing or if it's just the world we live in. So what do you think? Next one is struggle to relate to non-influencer friends / people with a 9-to-5. Personally, I don't think it's true, but I do think that it's true for some people. I think it just depends. I think that for me, almost all my friends have jobs that are not related to social media. I have a handful of friends that I've met through YouTube, but majority of my friends, I would say, either have a traditional job or they're entrepreneurs in their own right, and you know, but not in the social media world. Like I would say my best friend has a coffee shop and a coffee company. My other friend works for marketing for a startup. My friend is a social media manager. Like I feel like a lot of people that I know and that are close to me actually do have 9-to-5s. My boyfriend has a 9-to-5, a traditional job, you know, so I think that it is true for some people maybe, especially if you are in a city where pretty much everyone you hang out with is in your industry, it can be hard to relate. But as someone who has worked before and, you know, quit to do this full time, I personally don't struggle to relate. I think it kind of has like a negative connotation, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think it can get to be a bad thing when you don't understand that like the work that you're doing is not on the same level, I guess, as people who have hourly wages or are working minimum wage or are working and they're not making as much money as you make for posting a photo. You know, I think that's when there's an issue with it, but it's not as big of an issue if you just like haven't done it before, and so like you can't personally relate, you know. They are constantly stressing about job security slash what to do after influencing. Yeah, I don't know. I would say that as a influencer, I feel like I get a lot of people telling me, well, what are you gonna do when this ends? Or what are you gonna do when this goes away? And for that, I'm always like, that can happen with any job. I mean, you can get fired, you can get laid off, your job can be, you know, taken over by something else that does it more efficiently. It can literally happen with anything. So I don't ever really worry about like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do when this goes away? But I am always looking at like another plan, you know. Like, I never want social media to be my full-time job, though ironically it is. I never just want it to be my full-time job and never do anything else. But I feel like a lot of people view it as like, oh, if you're doing YouTube full-time, it's like a gap in your resume. But I don't think it is, because it's like you're running your own business at the end of the day. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people might think it, but I hate when people are like, well, what are you gonna do when this all goes away? And it's like, I don't know, I'll find another job, I'll do something else. I mean, I don't, you know, what are you gonna do if you get fired? Like, I feel like people don't ask anyone else that, and it's way more likely that you get fired randomly and you have to think fast than it is for someone to, you know, overnight lose their money or lose their status as an influencer. You know, I feel like if it happens, you see it coming. Like, it's like a gradual decline. It's not like an overnight thing. So if everything in my life as it's planned right now goes away and it just, everything fails, me, my social media stuff, my business, my agents, like everything, like if everything just failed right now, what I would do 100% is probably become a real estate agent. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I think I would just be a real estate agent, and I would still kind of like work for myself in that way. And I feel like I would be great at it because I love house stuff, and I would move to Florida and be in a popular market and use social media to, you know, advertise my real estate stuff. Like, I feel like if everything went away, that's what I would do. I don't want to do that right now, but I have a plan B. Worst comes to worst, you do something else. I also did want to take a second and thank today's sponsor, which is Squarespace. If you don't know, Squarespace is an online website builder, and it makes it so easy to build a website. I don't think you understand how easy it is until you've tried to build a website without Squarespace. I have used different platforms before. I've used different websites that claim that they are going to build your dream site, and nothing compares to Squarespace. It is so easy to build an online store, a portfolio, a landing page, a way to collect emails, and what I love about it is the analytics and the email campaigns. Squarespace has all your analytics on the back end, so you can see where your traffic is coming from, where you should probably invest most of your time of your business into. Squarespace just makes it so much easier to run your business, run your life. It's all integrated in one easy place. And on Squarespace, if you build a website, it has the most beautiful themes on it, and every single website looks different because it is totally customizable. So if you want to get 10% off your first purchase, you guys can use my code NatalieBarbu or go to squarespace.com/NatalieBarbu. The next one is one has leg up in landing job positions within the media/entertainment industry. I think this person asked this question because of the Addison Rae UFC thing. Pretty much, if you don't know what it is, Addison Rae got the job hosting a UFC game, UFC match. Clearly tells you how much I know. A lot of people were saying that it's super unfair because there have been journalists that have been, you know, studying their whole lives for this, or they've been trying, you know, they've been working 20 years as a reporter and they didn't get that job. And then Addison Rae comes along and just gets that job. So I would love to know your take. Another one is you can't handle a real job. I definitely think this is super untrue. I think that a lot of people don't realize how much of a job this is, but at the end of the day, you are running your own business completely by yourself. That is honestly the reason why I created Rella, is to help micro-influencers manage these businesses, because there is so much that goes on behind the scenes that you don't even know. You are the talent, you are the producer, you are the director, editor, you're the negotiator for your rates, you're your agent, you're your manager, you're everything. And a lot had to do with, you have a lot of money, you make a lot of money as an influencer. True and untrue, you definitely can make a lot of money, but not every single influencer is making a lot of money. However, more and more brands are working with micro-influencers, so now is the time if you are trying to do this as a job. So yeah, you definitely can make a lot of money off of it, but not every single influencer does. But I will say, and I've said this before, I think being an influencer and the amount of money that you make once you reach a certain point compared to other jobs is actually ridiculous. The fact that someone could make $20,000 on a brand deal or $30,000 on a brand deal, or even make, let's say, $50,000 a month for working less hours than, like, let's even say a teacher, and they make that in a year, yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous. So I just always think you have to acknowledge that when you're an influencer. A lot of people might work a lot more than you and they're just getting paid less than you. So I feel like always acknowledging that when you do social media and like keeping that in mind is huge and super important. And this video is getting pretty long, so I wanted to answer those. I feel like maybe I can do a rapid fire one. Okay, let's just do rapid fire real quick. It's so much more stressful than you make it seem. Yes, at times, 100%. Busy days equals beauty appointments. LOL, at least NYC ones. Sometimes, but, that bothers me so much. I have seen YouTubers that I watch and I really do like them, and they're like, ah, the busiest day, and they'll show their calendar and it's like hair appointment, nail appointment, unboxing, PR, meeting with manager, meeting with brand. That does bother me. It does bother me, I'm not gonna lie. But not everyone is like that, so don't assume that if someone says they're busy, that's what it means. Perfect lives, so not true. If you think that, then please just realize at the other end of the screen is a human being that has issues. They can choose to live wherever they want, and there's flexibility to travel. 100%, that is the best part of this job. I can truly live anywhere in the world and still be able to do my job. Anyways, that was it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry for all of the commotion in the background, but I would love to see you guys sign up on Rella. So if you guys haven't already, I will have it linked down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.